It is believed that the art of public speaking was first developed by the ancient Greeks and then copied and improved by the Romans. Chatham Primary School is neither the Parthenon nor the Colosseum, but amongst the 10 finalists of the primary school's public speaking competition, there may well be an Isocrates or a Cicero. Surveys have shown that many people have an extreme fear of public speaking, so much so that there is a word for it, and at the end of this story we'll let you know what that word is. For these children though, if they were anxious, they didn't show it.
It really is an excellent process in the sense of self-confidence in public speaking, because what we saw tonight was just the culmination of a whole series of events. The students had to, in their classes, develop their own speech. They may have had to give it to their peers and then at assembly to be selected. So it's all about self-confidence. It's all about showing passion for a particular topic. And it really does display to us and to their parents just what young people are indeed capable of doing.
The event, organised by the Rotary Club of Mont, Albert and Surrey Hills, has been going for 7 years. The kids were given a run-through of what to expect from Marlene Sinclair from Toastmasters, and that organisation also supplied the judges for the competition.
They do look at the points that Marlene mentioned at the beginning. The presentation, the delivery, the message has to have a beginning, a middle and an end. So these are the sort of characteristic features of a good public speech. But then I do know, but without some certainty, that there's a lot of fine points within each of those areas. And we are talking about Toastmasters. These are people who are very experienced in doing that. So whilst I don't know they don't reveal to us the exact score sheet, they do give us those sort of hints.
Each competitor chose from this list of topics and had 3 minutes to give their speech. So, on to the speeches. And here are excerpts from the first 5 speakers.
That's why, if I could change the world, 925 million hungry people would have homes. They would have a safe family. They would have hope, joy, and just the thrill of being able to reach into a fridge and pull something out to eat, just like we do. They would have an education. They would be able to succeed. They would have the modern medical miracles that would save their lives, such as medicines, medical imaging, and the capability to be trained to understand, use, and prescribe these things. If I could change the world, the sparkle would be put back into children's eyes, the smile back onto parents' faces, and harmony back into the world.
What is happiness? Why is happiness different to different people? These are some of the questions I will answer to the best of my ability. Happiness is immersing yourself in an activity that captivates you, like when you're so into an activity that you completely forget time. Happiness is having meaning, purpose or a goal, to immerse yourself in an activity. These activities are different for everyone because everyone finds happiness in different places. Happiness is the feeling of accomplishment when you do a good deed, like make a donation to the Salvation Army or paying for someone's coffee. These are some of the things that make people happy. I hope this has inspired you to be proactive and take your happiness into your hands.
Someone I admire. Well, that's my mum. Wow, my mum. How do you describe someone like her? I love my mum, but she has had some pretty embarrassing moments. Like when I'm playing Justin Bieber songs in my room and she'll come in and say, "Hey Holly, that's not how you dance. This is how we used to do it in the old days." And I used to be like, "Mum, you can't dance. So you have to stop. You're so embarrassing." I tried to teach her some modern moves, like the sprinkler and the shopping trolley, but she went all weird and random and started doing them like this. The sprinkler and the shopping trolley. And I had to scream out, "Stop!" But then she'd just be like, "It's not like anyone was here." And I would be like, "Yeah, but it's so embarrassing."
I was born in Chile and I came here at the age of 3.
Not knowing anyone at all, I quickly made a lot of friends and met new people. I guess that shows that Australians won't judge you on where you come from. They only notice your personality and the way you are. I think that's a great skill to have. Australia isn't a place where you stay at home all day. Whenever the weather is good, Australians are always making plans to get out of the house and enjoy all the nice days. Whether it's going to the city, going to the beach, which I love, or just going to your local park for a barbecue with friends or family. I think if I were to point out all the positive things about Australia, I would never finish this speech. This country has so much to offer. Everyone is so polite and friendly. This country is fair and respectful. I feel fortunate to live here, as I know you do as well. Thank you.
Big smiley face. Those 2 dots and that curve below. My immediate thought is that this image is the most obvious symbol of happiness. If only explaining happiness was as simple as selecting the happy emoticon. Let's see if we can read between the pixels and expose the truth. Happiness, on one level, is an emotion of great simplicity. The fact that it's so simple makes it very hard to explain. It's strange because sometimes the trivial things are the ones that make us the most happy. So, now comes a time when we bring everything together. Simplicity and complexity, emoticon happiness, and deep lasting happiness. In my view, both coexist in the world. And that's what happiness is.
After the break, the next 5 speakers take to the stage.